Hello everyone, and welcome to a very relaxed edition of this Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at Goudhout's Odd Rogue. A little bit of a twist on a very, very popular and powerful archetype. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather, so it's just going to be a nice chill look at this deck. Odd Rogue's an archetype that we've covered numerous times in the past. It's both one of the most fun decks to play, at least in my opinion, as far as rogues go, and also one of the strongest, especially for laddering. It's usually a pretty quick deck and has some very good matchups. So what Goudhout has presented to us here is, like I said, a little bit of a twist. They've decided to cut one of the most impactful cards in the deck, which is Vicious Fledgling. Personally, one of my favorites. I feel like it gives you a little bit of an out to Druid decks, gives you a really nice critical mass of just threats that your opponent has to answer, and particularly like in a lot of those Druid matchups, sometimes they do just run out of answers, and you can start getting in there. So instead of the Vicious Fledgling, Goudhout's gone for a bit more of a selection of tech cards. We see we've got 2 Void Rippers in here, which is another card that's very good in the Druid matchup. We've got Tar Creeper in here, which is very good against other aggressive decks, particularly in the mirror. We've also got a Singleton Blood Knight in here, and this is likely due to the prolificness of the Giggling Inventor. I was actually having a bit of a conversation with Elemental Core 100 over on Twitter. Once again, you can catch me on Twitter at Tommy_Wave. And they were talking a bit about Giggling Inventor, how it's just everywhere. And actually, the HS Replays Twitter account came in and mentioned that it's in 43% of decks, which is absolutely huge. So Blood Knight comes down, can come down after a Giggling Inventor, get rid of all those Divine Shields, become a 9/9, and all of a sudden it's just this massive threat for very little mana, and will usually allow you to push some damage through on that turn. So it's a massive swing there. So I imagine what Goudhout is doing here by only playing the 1 Giggling Inventor is just making themselves less susceptible to opposing Blood Knights or Mossy Horrors, these kinds of things. Kind of splitting the difference here with the 1 Cobalt Scalebane, which I can totally get behind. Other than that, the deck is relatively straightforward. If you would like a bit of an introduction to Odd Rogue, or you're not sure what the archetype does, check out one of the other videos that I've got on the channel. Any of the Odd Rogue videos will do, as we pretty much go through all of it right there. So we'll jump into some games, and we'll see how we go. Okay. Up against Hunter.
Watch your back.
I don't think Void Ripper is a card we want against Hunter, especially not as a proactive play. We want to be hitting our Henge Clan Thugs, particularly because we don't have Vicious Fledgling in the deck. And that was one of the kind of key mulligan points, is often we'd want to mulligan for a 1-drop and a proactive 3-drop, so Vicious Fledgling or Henge Clan Thug. And then almost everything else was fine. That's one of the big strengths of Odd Rogue, is that we have such a consistent mulligan. All we want to do is play a 1-drop, Dagger on 2, Henge Clan on 3. And Blink Fox is a totally reasonable 3-drop as well. So we should be pretty happy with this kind of draw. This Blood Knight not going to be too useful in the matchup. Just dagger up here. I think we'll hold the dagger. Don't quite know what the matchup is. Interesting. Really interesting. Don't particularly want a Cold Blood into like a coin flanking strike. Just go for the Blink Fox here. So we can get Tolvia Warden. That's actually pretty good. That could help us take some... I think we'll hold the dagger one more turn here. This could help us get some South Sea deckhands out of our deck. Let's see if we're going to get coin flanking struck here. And what are we going to do in that case? We could probably follow up with trading a flame elemental and our dagger. No, devil's rag. Coin plated. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong. I think we can take a little bit of face damage to
This guy's tough.
Here we go.
Now we did have the option to kill the egg, but I'm not too sure if we want to. Yeah, they did have the two and the other plated. Okay, so I guess we guessed wrong in this situation. We're probably gonna have to try and go as face as possible. I
wonder.
So we can go like Blood Knight, Cold Blood this, trade our dagger and one of these for the other one. Then probably go face with the other.
Glory to the Sindora!
I mean, alternatively, we could just go face with everything. That's 11. 13 puts them on 12. And they can 13 us back. If they have both kill commands, well, they can't play them.
Choose soon.
I think we're gonna go first.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
Job done.
Does kind of feel like our opponent's deck is going to be pretty well set up to grind us out if we do start trading. Juroku, what's good? Hope you're doing well. So how do we set up lethal next turn is the question. We can dagger South Sea deckhand SI7 this turn to deal 6, and then we have Leroy for the last 6.
This guy's toast.
And we can use this SI7 to kill one of these, so we put them to 8, but we'll still have a dagger. It means that we don't die to double kill commands. Oof. Well, Leroy wasn't getting through anyway. Eating some nice Hawaiian pizza. Ooh, I like the idea of that.
Come to me, little ones.
Three, 8, 10, 14. Just not sure if we're going to be able to put a dagger up next turn, so...
Here we go. Must choose soon. Give that thing a turn to get ready.
Yeah, we goofed that up.
Give that thing a turn to get ready.
Then again, I guess all we were going to do was pop another Divine Shield on this, so... Galaxy Brain? It's hardly Galaxy Brain. Or are you talking about the Hawaiian pizza being Galaxy Brain? Because that's pretty Galaxy Brain. You get a pass since you're sick? Yeah. We're going to be making a lot of bad plays. I don't know. If I was our opponent, I just would have gone like maximum face.
So many options.
Oh, Galaxy Brain on the get Leroy through. Yeah.
Where's
Oh no! Devil's Orb? Oh, that's pretty good actually. What's out here? Fun Ghoul Mancer. Fortunately, they do have 12 on the board.
I wonder.
Don't think we can get through. Lyra into Valspine next turn, yeah, but we're not going to live. And we can't kill anything to make our opponent not have lethal next turn. I guess we could kill this and pray that they don't have any beasts in the deck. I guess that's the line.
Who goes there?
That's definitely a beast.
Well played.
We'll play it to our opponent. I'd love to know what y'all think about that line, whether we should have gone face or whether we should have tried to control the board a bit more. I think we could definitely have played that game again and had it go the way of like we do kill the egg on turn 4, but our opponent just doesn't have any of the like play deads and other stuff. They've got like mono the other cards like Chain Gang and things like that. But we guessed wrong, and that's okay. We'll be back with another.
This Rexa!
Okay.
Let the hunt begin.
It's the Hunter.
You're back.
Not super keen on keeping this South Sea deck hand. A lot of these Hunters are going to be playing Candle Shots. Matches up very, very poorly against Candle Shot. And I think we're happy to just send everything back, try and hit, as we kind of mentioned last time, the more impactful 3-drops. Yeah, just like this. It's a pretty reasonable kind of hand.
None will survive.
King Crush was the first legendary I ever got in Hearthstone. Well, you'd be pretty happy with that now, but I can't remember too many times where King Crush was actually like part of the metagame. But I do like it when cards come back. Particularly cards like King Crush. What do we got? Ooh. So I think we'll dagger up here. And just pass. This is another one of those situations where it's like we just have to trust that our opponent kind of knows what they were doing and wouldn't play a turn 2 freezing trap into a Firefly.
To my side.
Ooh, Misha. How do we want to do this? I don't think I actually want to play the Thug this time. Explosive? Wandering Monster.
Okay, Pitchy, go get him!
Okay, that was pretty lucky.
Astounding.
We got pretty lucky on that low roll there. Just gonna go for the Fireflies here. Just gotta be aware that we're kind of running low on combo potential after this coin and this Flame Elemental. I got the old Sylvanas as my first legendary. Midorini, how we doing? Hopefully you're having a good weekend or a good start to the week, depending on wherever you are. That yeah, Sylvanas or Ragnaros would definitely be the sickest first legendary to get. Alright, so let's do this. Sweet. So we didn't run anything extra into the explosive trap, which is good. Then we can just flame on into
This guy's
toast. Okay. So let's hope our opponent doesn't have like subject 9 next turn. Yeah, at the night shift it worked. But it's good. You enjoy the night shift? I guess we can go like Hench Clan.
Folks, who goes there?
Murder. Trade. Bash here.
This guy's toast.
Guess that's a pretty reasonable turn, particularly if they don't have a strong follow-up here. If they've got another set of 4 wolves, we're probably in the hole. But we might be able to hide behind this Giggling Inventor a little bit. Something like a kill command or a trade here. If it's freezing, do we care about it? Probably. Especially with the Eaglehorn bow out. Now if that's freezing, it's like a massive liability for them to let us replay this Giggling Inventor. Girl's gonna veg, stay wavy, no worries. Thanks for joining us, Bonnie. It's always good to see you. Hope you get better soon and enjoy your WoW grinding. Stay wavy indeed. Let's see those stay wavies in the chat for Bunny Pie. Leave a tab open, of course. It's very polite of you. Love you lots. Looks like we've put our opponent in the tank.
Quickly.
That's scary. That's real scary. Wheel scary. It is freezing. Okay, so I guess our opponent's going to try and go around us.
I wonder. Here we go. Too soon.
Do we play this Blood Knight or not? I think I'm just gonna hold it. Just gonna hold it. I can't math very well right now. But I think we're just concerned about like flanking strike and stuff. But this Houndmaster Shulk might have even
I let the dog
got us more. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Glad we didn't play that Blood Knight. I wouldn't have expected Houndmaster Shore. I think in my mind I was thinking more like flanking strike or arcane shot or something like that. Even a candle shot or something with hunter's mark. This is a little bit better though, especially because we get to set up the giggling inventor again. I guess we could go Blood Knight Vile Spine. But I think we just want to play it safe and go for the giggling inventor.
Here we go.
Or can we kill them this turn? No, we have no immediate
Here
damage.
we go.
Just happy to put them on 2, have them dead to a dagger, rather than hit our pig into the Houndmaster Shore. So I think we navigated that one well in our sickly state. That's good. Okay, here against a priest. We'll follow the same mulligan strategy that we've been following, that we really want to hit a 1-drop. And there are better 3-drops in the deck than this. I don't think I'd fault many people from keeping the Blink Fox and sending these 2 back. But you know me, we like to aggressively mulligan. We've got 2, 4, 6 1-drops that we want to hit. 8, we'd be happy with a South Sea deckhand against Priest sometimes. Doesn't match up against Northshire Cleric though, so... Well played, thank you very much. Yuck. Yuck.
None will survive.
Jiroku, got your first golden hero today. Congratulations. I'm nowhere near close to a golden hero on anything. Mostly because the first for so long all I did was play arena. We're pretty casually at that. So I think the closest we are is like maybe 250 out of 500. Okay, so this definitely reeks of combo priest. So let's do a quick check on HS Replay if we can play this Cold Blood this turn. Dex, Priest. We're not going to have a lot of time for this because it's turn 2, right? Combo Priest. No, not that one. Mechathune Quest Priest, that one. Spirit Lash, we cannot. But that's okay. Just already made
Here
another
we
stupid
go.
love song. Guess we're just gonna dagger up again. So not the greatest draw, but yeah, as we mentioned, this deck does play Spirit Lash. So we don't really want to test the waters. Ugh. Big bricky. Alright, well at this point I think we just have to go for it, unfortunately.
Here we go.
This draw is just so unfortunately anemic. But if they do Spirit Lash, means we can Giggling Inventor as a follow-up. All my other heroes are around 100 wins, so I don't feel bad. You got 500 wins on Shaman before you got like 200 wins on any other class. That's some dedication for sure. Shadow of Death. Okay. Went ham with Evolve Shaman when Knights of the Frozen Throne came out. That's a good deck. Good deck to go ham on. I think next turn we're going to be playing Fungalmancer and Diamol. Maybe? Maybe we're keeping the Diamol to combo with Vilespine. So let's... Does this deck play any weapon destruction?
So many options.
Not often, it seems. It is 4 damage though. Yeah, let's go for it.
Go.
Beazzle, good evening indeed. How are we doing? Good to see you. Alright, well we do get to Vilespine this. Doing well. How's your weekend? Get up to anything fantastic? Have they used the coin? Are we about to get Psychic Screamed? We probably should have been paying attention to that, hey? Or are they looking for the Psychic Scream now? Holy Nova? Oh, Twilight. And Spirit Lash. Pretty good. Especially if they still have the... Especially if they still have Psychic Scream in hand.
Give that minion a turn to get ready. Here we go.
It was pretty sick though, the Twilight's called Spirit Lash. There it is.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
What is that, 4 out of 7? I guess we dagger here to get this Hench Clan Thug out of range of this Primordial Drake. Can we though? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? And we could trade this whole board and play Baku.
Options.
Yeah, maybe we just go for Baku. It's a tough one. We could dagger. Yeah, we can't dagger and play Baku in the same turn though, so I think we're just going to go for Baku and I guess hope that they don't have a Shadow Word there. Although if we had gone for, say, dagger, attack, Hench Clan trade, Onoyatron trade, we would at least be getting 3 damage in, but then we just have... Yeah, I guess it's probably would have been fine though to have a 3-1 and a Argent Squire in play. Yeah, pretty good draw here. Not exactly the best.
Here we go.
Weekend was pretty good. Had dinner with the fam. Ah, of course. Did you do something for Father's Day?
Rotten to my core. We hunger for vengeance.
Uh-oh. Is there something we can draw this turn that
The
will
light protects me.
save us? Don't think there is. Let's find out. No, I think they got us.
I
I think even if we don't think even with the Valen we can possibly kill them from 40 health and 3 armor or whatever. So we'll take a look at the deck. Unfortunately had a ooh, not this one. Take a look at this deck. So unfortunately we didn't really get to see any of the tech cards. You know, obviously we got that Tar Creeper right at the end, but we never got to see these Void Rippers or the situations that they're useful in. Nor did we get to see the Cobalt Scalebane. What we did get to see is that Giggling Inventor is in fact phenomenal. You know, allowed us to win a game that we kind of felt like we had no business winning. But I think this is one of the decks we're going to have to get another dozen games under our belt with to really start working out the kinks and the pluses and the minuses versus the other odd rogue archetypes. If you are watching this video on YouTube, all the links are down in the description, including a link over to the Hearthstone article, so you can jump over there. You can go through Goudhout's phenomenal write-up. It's actually a colossal write-up. They've got matchup data, mulligan data, all that in there, so definitely go over there, check it out, leave a nice, thoughtful comment, as I know you always do. And all my links are down there as well, including a link over to Twitter, best place to catch me. As we mentioned, we did have a bit of a discussion with Elemental Core about Giggling Inventor and stuff, so you can come join in the conversation. And you can find all the other links down there as well. And until next time, thank you for bearing with me, with my sickened self. I'm going to try and stay wavy, and I hope you will too. Bye.